This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe. And you got to be joking. Fat Joe heard the kind words that 50 Cent said that, I always mess with Fat Joe, but he was trying to help Ja Rule. And, I had to get him at the time, but we ended up becoming the best of friends. Well, guess how Fat Joe reacted to this? And I'm going to tell you, this guy is one of the biggest liars. Fat Joe is a legend. Don't get me wrong, okay? Legendary for his rise in hip-hop. Big Pun, Remy, Terror Squad. Come on. That's in the history books. We can give him that. Yes, he had a huge presence in the Bronx, and he had a lot of guys that were willing to do stuff for him. And a lot of those were Pun's guys, his guys, together. It's a Puerto Rican thing, right? So they were tough, right? But Fat Joe was never the Suge Knight of New York City. Fat Joe heard 50's kind words, right? And then he said, I had a persona of New York Suge Knight. No, you didn't. He said, so for 50 Cent talking about Fat Joe in the same city, Funeral Homes was making bids. No, they weren't. Nobody ever thought that Fat Joe and 50 Cent were going to clash and shoot it out. It was more likely for 50 Cent to clash with, I don't know, who do you have? More so Ja Rule and Irv Gotti, because he took their whole career. And they weren't even going to, you knew that Ja Rule and Irv Gotti weren't going to do nothing. People knew that. And they knew their people weren't going to do nothing. 50 Cent had the bigger threat to 50 Cent was members of Supreme Team or something, someone feeling away. Yo, Fat Joe is delusional, bro, to think that he had that much power in New York City. He could barely sell records back then. Being honest, with hit records, he was one of the lowest selling artists. Let's get that straight. We all love, everybody likes Fat Joe. Fat Joe is a pillar in New York City. It's just like, he just hypes it up too much. He wants too much credit. Too much credit. 50 Cent also spoke about Irv Gotti. Talking about he beat the feds. He always goes over this. He did not beat the feds. What happened was they wanted Supreme, and Irv Gotti and them were paying his legal fees. So they cut the head off the snake, right? Irv Gotti and them, they put him into a case where they had to defend themselves, tied up all their money and their legal fees. They actually drained Irv Gotti and his brother of every dollar they had at the moment, trying to fight their case, so they couldn't give any money to Supreme to help his case. So he ended up with a public defender and went to jail for the rest of his life. They wanted to put Supreme away, and they did. Irv Gotti is actually a tough guy that beat the feds. You didn't. You were getting extorted by a gangster your whole career. Like, it's crazy that these people make things up. He also credited Jay-Z to being a great competitor. It made him better. I think that's very commendable. He said Jay-Z was a great competitor, meaning kept him on his toes, and made him keep wanting to outdo him. It's important to have competition. It brings out the best in everybody. Apple, Samsung, it goes everything, competing for the best quality food on the shelves. Well, not quality, tasting food on the shelves. Cars. Competition brings out the best in everybody. If there's no competition, you get cozy. Future claims his mixtape is coming out soon, the Pluto mixtape that he's been teasing for 6 months. Just drop it. Just drop it, bro. What's going on? I don't understand why him and Metro had so much trouble selling tickets to their concerts, but they did so well on the sales. I mean, you can't just credit all that to Kendrick Lamar. I guess they just have a different fan base. That's about it, man. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I will check you guys next one. Please don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you watching the video, where you have a lot of other videos you can watch. I appreciate you coming here to watch a video. Peace.
Jordan Tower.
News.